Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you how to come up with some really cool sounding worship guitar voicings that are surprisingly easy to play, but they really sound awesome. Now, when I say worship guitar voicings, of course, these voicings can be used in any style, but they're really great for the modern worship guitar genre. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play the track. I'm going to do the different kinds of voicings, and then afterwards, we'll come and break it all down. I'll show you exactly not only what the chord is called, but where it came from, as well as the picking pattern that I'm using in order to make it sound the way it does. Here we go. Let's check it out. This is a 1-2 chord progression in the key of G. In other words, we're going to play G and A minor. Let me show you what's possible with some of these voicings. Alright, so there you have it. I played a bunch of different voicings over that 1-2 chord progression. The chords were G and A minor. But I never played a standard G and just a standard A minor. Nothing wrong with that, but it's important to be able to add some color and variety to your chord voicings in order to get some interesting sounds. In the description below, there's a link to a bunch of other videos where I show you how to come up with these lush sounding voicings that are literally made up of just 3 notes, and they are all derived from standard basic triads. So what does that mean? Well, when I have a triad like this, in this case it's G major, I have 3 notes within my triad: the high string, the low middle string, and the low string. Those are my 3 notes. So I can go up or down from any one of those 3 notes. So when I play G like this, I can go up with the top string, I can go down with the top string, I can go up with the middle string, I can down with the middle string, I can go up with the low string, and I can go down with the low string, and back to a G. So really there, I've just given you 7 different ways to play G. This is G major, G sus4, G sus2, G add 9, G major 7, G6, and G add 4, back to G. Now you can do that same thing with all of the triads. G like this, G add 9, G major 7, G6, G add 4, G sus4, G sus2, and G. So that right there can keep you busy for days, if not weeks and months, being able to embellish basic triads to give you these interesting chord voicings. But I really am a big fan of the 5 loaves and 2 fishes method, and what that means is just taking a little bit of information and then be able to multiply that so you can get a lot of leverage and mileage out of some simple information. So let's go ahead and show you now what I did for the parts that I played. The first one, I started over here in kind of the middle area of the guitar neck, and I played a G sus2. And I just let those notes wash over each other. It sounds really great. If I play a standard G, it would sound like this. You know, that's the kind of thing you might expect. But when you add that sus2 in there, it's got a really nice sound to it. So the notes there would be 7, 8, 5 on your strings 3, 2, and 1. Then for the next chord is A minor, I played this, which is A minor 9. Again, where does that come from? Well, I've already shown you this is an A minor triad. And then my highest note is going up a string. Highest note can also go down a string. Then it looks like a C, but it's actually an A minor 7. But in this case, I went up a string. So this is a normal A minor. I can take my highest string and go up 2 notes. And that gives me A minor 9. So when I play those two voicings together, the G sus2, just let it ring, let it wash over each other, and then A minor 9. Let it ring. Again, we've spoken about cluster voicings where we have some tension. This A minor 9 gives us this tension over here, which is like a major 7 interval. The C to the B, but when I add in, and also over the A note, I get that minor 9 sound. Really cool sound, same picking pattern. So there you have it, G sus2 to A minor 9. And you just do that again, G sus2, A minor 9. Then I moved up a string. Now in this instance, it's still the same G triad, but instead of going up 1 note, I went up 2 notes. Within my scale now, this would be like G5. And I think my rhythm that I played was something like this. I'll do it slowly so you can see my string picking there. That's simply a G5. And then I played a C triad. But this is not really a C triad, even though it looks like a C triad. Remember, I'm playing it over A. So this is a normal A minor triad. Looks like a D minor chord shape, right? But it's played over here. So then I've taken my middle note down 2 frets, which now means instead of playing an A, I'm playing a G. And this gives me A minor 7. So that happens when you play a C major triad over an A minor chord. Or even like that. You get an A minor 7 voicing. So now we had G5 and A minor 7. Same picking pattern. Now that kind of sounds like C, but over an A it's going to sound like this. You just cycle between the G5 and A minor 7. Then we kept moving up. Now this time I played this. And in this case, it's G sus2 again. So how was this G sus2 and also this? Well, this is my chord G, the standard triad, and then the B goes down to an A, which gives me G sus2. And yeah, a G again. Down to the A. It's G sus2. Some people call this G sus9, G sus2. They are really interchangeable, those two chords. It's just kind of a technicality. Some people would say this is a G sus2. And some people would call that a G sus9. Just kind of depending on how they see the octave of the note. But just know that G sus2 and G sus9 is the same chord. So that's what I did over the G. I lowered the middle note. Then when we went to A minor, your A minor voicing will sound like this over there, or like this over here. So what I did is I went down with that note of an A minor. But instead of playing this, I also went down with that note. So it's really an A minor triad with these two notes moving down, which gives me A minor 7 sus4. So again, it kind of might sound like a misnomer there because normally when you have a sus4, it's neither minor or major. But in this case, it's A minor 7 sus4, because I have the G that makes it a minor 7, the C that makes it a minor, and the D that's the fourth, which is the sus4. So now you can see we have a really nice interplay here between the G sus2 and then A minor 7 sus4. So again, those two notes stay the same, and then it's just the A moving to the C between those two chords. Really simple, but very effective. And then for the final part, when I rang the notes out on the A minor 7 sus4, I played A minor 7, A minor 6, and then this would be A minor 7 again to a G. So that basically meant that I was able to create movement on the A minor 7 because these were my two chords, two notes for A minor 7. And then I just went up the scale. D, E, F sharp, G, while I'm playing those two notes. So it was the following. Just let it ring. And then go up and resolve it to a standard kind of a G major chord. So that's basically what I had. What's interesting when you look at the progression of this going up the neck, this is a G sus2. Then this note goes down and that note goes up. Then it's contrary motion, so it gives us some interesting movement. Contrary motion because the one note goes down, the other note goes up. Now it's for G sus2, A minor 9. Then I add G5 to A minor 7. Then I add G sus2 to A minor 7 sus4 with a walk up right at the end, A minor 7, A minor 6, A minor 7 to a G. All right, let's cue the track one more time, and then you can see what those voicings sound like all together. All right, so hopefully you got some ideas out of that in order to create, number one, some interesting chord voicing, so you don't just have to play a standard G and a standard A minor. You can use these basic triads and then embellish them in order to come up with these additional voicings. Number one, and number two, you also can see how you can develop a part going up the neck and not just stay stuck in one area of the neck when playing these voicings. So there's really a lot of stuff to practice over here. Like I said, it's the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. It's literally 2 chords, G and A minor, but you can go ahead and multiply that and really get a lot of leverage out of your playing. So that's it for this video. I hope you got a lot out of this. If you did, please go ahead, like this video. It really helps us out, boosting some rankings. Leave a comment below. And if you're looking for more teaching like this, well, there's a ton of videos on our YouTube channel, and we also have some links in the description for some additional training, some free, some paid, but there's a bunch of resources to help you master the art of modern worship guitar playing which I must say, when you do it the right way, it's a lot of fun. And a lot of people always kind of give worship songs a bad rap. They're saying it's just 3 chords or 4 chords and it's really boring. Well, to those people, I say blues as 1 chord less. The typical 12-bar blues progressions is made up of 3 chords, A, D, and E. So A7, D7, E7. The number of chords is never the problem. It's your creativity within those constraints. So nobody has a problem with the blues. If you're a fan of guitar, there's a lot of great stuff to get from that. So if you want to learn how to become more inventive within the 3 chord or 4 chord environment, these are the kind of things that helps you to play across the whole neck and really discover a whole new world to express a lot of melodic ideas, harmonic ideas, and ultimately just, be able to better lead and serve your congregation in worship. And really the ultimate form is your own expression of worship, so that you're not limited by being stuck in a box, and that you're actually able to make use of the full neck and really ultimately develop your potential to the max. So that's why we're here. Love to help you and serve you along the journey to make the most of the skills and abilities you've been given. Much love. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have fun.